Greetings and welcome to another episode of Massage Chit Chat. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Four Seasons. Every week I talk about my business, Sandra Roberts LMT LLC, and I talk about the art of healing. And I don't, as far as I can recall, maybe I've mentioned it, it may be in a bio, but I don't think I've actually I know I haven't done a video that talks specifically about Four Seasons. So I thought today, why not do that? So let's start with what's most important for a lot of people, and that's pay. So you'll have people ask, what do therapists really make? And you can look on Glassdoor and they'll tell you what the average pay is. And of course, it depends on what state you're in or where you work. So the figure you see here, minus a few cash tips, is pretty good for 24 hours of work each week. I'm posting this to be quite transparent. I've attended workshops where you're encouraged to leave, a job or to pursue something else that's, being sold, and no receipt is ever shown to validate that indeed what the people say you make or you will make. So I'm providing this just so that people do know that it's possible to still make a living. I know teachers who start out full time who are making this amount as new teachers. When I left teaching, this is the step where I was in terms of pay. And as you can see, there's a big difference on paper. I don't have to tell you that the hours you put in terms of teaching and the money that you spend on supplies and so forth and so on, that cuts away at your income, obviously. And if you really do the math, you put in a lot more hours than what you pay for. So if you figure it out, it might very well be, I don't know, I haven't done the math in a while, but the point I'm making, for 20 some hours of part-time work, Four Seasons, they do well by their therapists in paying them what they deserve for the hard labor and the energy work that's given. It is definitely a field that is not as appreciated, just like teaching, but it is just as rewarding too. So while I'm talking, the rest of the video is just going to show different photographs that demonstrate the perks of working for Four Seasons. And then I'll continue with being okay again with being both employee and employer, because you see a lot of encouragement as far as having your own business, and that's beautiful. But today I really wanted to, like I said, give some credit. Not necessarily credit, just because, like I said, I promote what I do. I want to bring some balance. That's really what it is, and be honest and fair, and again, transparent about, even though I'm shooting videos of Massage Chair Chat and I'm in my studio and doing me, I couldn't do those things comfortably, honestly, without also working at Four Seasons, because the Four Seasons feeds my business. And I know there's several ways to entering into self-employment, and lots of opinions and experts and gurus and books have been written on how to leave your job and do your own business. And I'm just telling you, I've done it several times, okay? I'm not claiming I'm an expert. I'm simply only offering you, if you're one who feels as if you're in a space where you want to leave your place of employment, I'm only cautioning you. It isn't a scare tactic. It is just to add balance to the narrative of people who constantly, talk about how great it is, yet they still don't show you what goes into leaving your job. Some people are married. If you're single and you don't have that extra income, think of that job as your husband or wife. Some people can play and experiment because they have another income. If you don't have that, then you definitely need to consider, hey, what can I do to ease out of this, but not just abandon something that may very well be the thing that feeds your business. But I will say, choosing to be someplace, because again, I'm all about being happy. I'm not going to stay someplace where I'm not happy. I don't care what the pay is. I'm going to leave if it cannot place me, or if I can't be the best person I can be for myself, because I can't be the best person for a company if I'm not happy. That's just my personal belief. So for me, it's not always about the money. It's about some other things. And if it's going to help me to feed myself, literally and figuratively, I need to be fed. So you need to look at what things feed you that will allow you to be the person you need to be, to brand yourself, to do that creative thing that you want to do, to start that business. And if where you work already does that for you, then hey, why leave? Let it work for you. Embrace it. Be proud of where you work if it's already something you want to do, and then ease into you on your own.